Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Paddlers. I'm Peppergoy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
And it is BOLO Day. We go through some good sales for the past week, or interesting sales, and give you a deep dive into them. And take it away, Mr. Magazine.
All right, I put this one up because Papergoy's an expert on Wizard of Oz books.
Oh, yes, the foremost expert.
Oh, no, it's Dr. Seuss. You were doing the studying years ago. Dr. Seuss books, not Wizard
I also
of
know
Oz.
those as well. Yes,
okay, well, here we go.
On both of them, I have bought the guidebooks to tell you about first prints and all that sort of thing.
So you must know. The guidebooks must pay off, or why would you buy them? Anyways, I want to see what my lister did wrong, if this went for fair market value. Scarecrow of Oz, Frank Baum, hardcover, Riley and Lee, white edition. So it was originally $34 on sale for $19.
Well, I need to see more pictures.
Oh, well, there you go. You're only going to see one more. You're going to see that one. You're going to see that one.
If that really is a 1915 book, then I think that's underpriced. Okay. You've got to list whether there are color illustrations or not in there. That's what a big thing. I'm surprised people didn't ask you that. So there's some color,
because that's black and white, that one, right? So would there be color and black and whites?
Yeah, there could be black and white within the text, and then color the plates. You want to look at the plates and see what they are.
So this was listed in March. So you're still talking
a month
and a half. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what I paid for it. I'm sure I didn't pay a lot, or we wouldn't be selling it. If I paid a lot, then I would have said, hey, I paid a lot.
There you go.
Next up, this is a tail part from a Power Ranger Legacy 96761 Megazord Red T-Rex piece, and this did sell for $25.
So that must be a huge original creature.
I don't think it was that big. I mean, it's like a
because
thumb.
That tail.
Oh,
really?
Thumb, maybe. I don't know. I mean, he didn't.
Really?
Wait, what do we got? What is this line from? What do you think? Oh, this is from a poster board. So yeah,
really? Okay.
It's hard to tell. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like 6 inches long.
It's not like the Godzilla tail or anything.
I don't think so. I mean, Megazords are pretty big, but I think their tails may not be like that gigantic. But nevertheless, I don't know how my employee figured out what this was, but good for him. I wish he was still working for
Probably
me.
Google Lensed it.
Next up from we're going to call it, what deal are we going to call this? Pennsylvania deal. Wayne Gretzky, Oilers, O-Pee-Chee rookie, number 18.
So that was in there.
Yeah, I finally found it. I took $650 on this. I don't know, I had it up for $1,000. People kept offering me $300, $400, $500. I said, the next fair offer, close to $750, I'm taking, because I can do better with that money, make something, pay some bills, buy some collections, whatever. But
so now you can list those without them being graded now? Didn't they have to be graded at one point?
They did, but maybe because of the condition. I don't know, like a reprint wouldn't have this wear. I don't know. Well, they get authenticated now.
Oh, okay.
I think that's because it's anything over $200. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I think we're good. Next up, Wizard of Oz, 1989 presents complete figure bell set with boxes, a lot of 5. So I put this up for $100. It was on sale for $80. Some guy kept making very low offers. I don't know if I sent him any to you, but $20.
Oh, jeez.
25, 30, 35, and I finally declined a couple. Then he just made a $65 offer, and I said, okay, I'm going to take it. So about $12, $15 a piece, roughly.
Yeah, right.
Range, so not too bad. Kind of cool. They're pretty small. It is what it is.
And do those boxes have some kind of packing in them, so you don't have to worry about them rattling around when you ship them?
Well, it's probably too late. It probably went out, so hopefully they do. Well, I'm going to say hopefully they do.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if the manufacturer made them with packing or if they just kind of dropped them in.
Because they're tiny. They might have a little tissue. I don't think there's anything like substantial in there. If anything, it'd be like tissue. But,
right.
I'll cross my fingers. Luckily, it wasn't too expensive, but we'll see how it goes. Next up, didn't know I even owned this. Vintage German military hat VPU INT 6155. That's all Greek to me, even though this is German. Hungarian Field Army cap. And I'm assuming, is this one cap, or this goes under that? Anyways, I think
they're two. I think they're two, yeah.
Okay, sold it for $50. Wanted 80, sale went on for 60. So that's what okay, so he, whatever inside it said, he read what was inside.
Right. I don't know why you would put the two of them together, but okay.
Yeah, well, there we go. Next up, Blade Marvel Collector's Edition Toy Biz 1997.
Oh,
6-inch figure. This went for $50. And
must be a rare figure or something?
Yeah, it's got to be, yeah. I mean, so if you see this loose, obviously grab it. If you see it carded, definitely grab it.
What did the card look like on that?
So Toy Biz's were usually a purple with a fluorescent orange, like lettering and stuff. So, or red. They did some that were red. But yeah, it's only a 6-inch figure. Yeah,
$50 loose.
Yeah, can't argue that. Next up, Fairbanks Morse Maintenance Bulletin 38D8 1/8 diesel engine 1954. Took $25 on this. This was hiding out somewhere. I'm sure I didn't pay much for it. Cool illustrations of some parts.
Oof.
And some dirt.
Yeah, some use, yeah.
Yeah.
Comes to show and blah, 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 blah. Yep, pages are indexed. Nice.
Next up, Playboy October 78.
Wow.
Oh my God, he didn't mention her name. And this is my best lister. This is great. No wonder I got crap for it. Anyways, I didn't even notice that. So it was $400 on sale for 3. I took a $180 on it. So I did some research because the guy made me a $100 offer. And I'm like, maybe these came down in price or anything like that. And it's weird that CGC wouldn't put her name up there, Dolly Parton.
Yeah, right.
It is really weird about that because, I mean, she's right there and it is what it is. But
and her name's right on the cover, too.
Yeah, I mean, I would think my manager would know who she is, but he's going off CGC anyways. But so I think the guy came in at 100, then 150, and then I did some searches, and the lowest was about 195 to 200 they're selling for. He made me 185, and I just took it. Like, I'm not going to swivel back and forth for $10. Let's move on with it. So I guess I got fair market value for it, whether it was Dolly or Marcy Hansen.
There you go.
Is this yours or mine? That's yours.
That's mine. All righty. Interesting. Cunard Whitestar 1936 luggage tag. You should always insure your baggage.
Well, and save your luggage tags because we throw ours out.
There you go. See, you're throwing money out. $20.24 for this. Some creases, not the best shape in the world.
Journal.
Absolutely wonderful for that. 1936 on that as well. Pretty neat item right over there. Definitely does catch your eye when you're taking a look at it anyway.
Yeah.
So the cruise ship stuff always does sell. Up next, Hire Boots, 1950s empty box. C.H. Hire & Sons, Kansas Cowboy Graphics. I think I took a $40 offer on it. The person who bought it actually has a pair of these boots, and they are going to put them inside of this box.
That's very cool. Well, good for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of funny. I was at the bank talking about getting a business line of credit. This sold. I said to the banker, the manager, I said, here, I want to show you what's sold. I said, you might not want to mention that to the underwriters. I said, because you think it's good that I sold an empty box for $35 or $40. Your underwriters might not think that selling empty boxes is really a viable business. I said, so there you go.
Now, was there a size on it? Because wouldn't like a 13 be bigger than a 5?
Might be standard size box. I don't really know.
Okay.
But the funny thing about this is I did buy this out at Springfield in October, and the person had a bunch of paper in it, and they wanted $20 for the box and all the paper. And the guy goes, tell you what, $10 take it. I think the box is pretty cool as well. And I said, oh, yeah, okay. So I made money off the stuff inside, and I made money off the box.
Wow.
Marietta Cobb County, North Georgia, Centennial of the Civil War, 1965 book. I let that go really cheap, but it was an interesting story. The guy bought 3 different items. He offered me $2 on this, and I accepted it.
Okay, he must have paid a lot in the other ones, I hope.
Nope, paid fairly low. However, he emailed me and said, don't combine shipping.
Oh.
You keep the shipping.
That's nice.
I said, all right, for that I can do, because then, this is $9.35 shipping plus $2, so I did get $11 out of it.
All right.
Plus the other 2 items as well.
Not too bad.
And the other reason why I wanted to get this gone is because of the Confederate flag on it. You just never know. Now, granted, it was listed, I believe, in a book area.
Yeah.
But you just never know. All of a sudden, they have some crackdown or something like that. I said, I'd rather get $2 out of it plus the shipping than get nothing out of it and it sits dead in a box at some point. So I was happy to see that go. Don't usually do that, but this time I did, and he was nice enough to say that. War Duty Suggestions for Police, January 1942, FBI, WW2, J. Edgar Hoover. I thought these were really, really cool. I picked up a couple of them. Nobody else thought they were particularly cool. I got a $25 offer on this one, and I said, something that's been sitting there for 4 years.
I mean, really, anything duty is cool.
You said duty. Up next, Shankmans credit card, Rochester, New York, 1970s. Clothing, Davidson's Norma Shop. $24.25 on that. I'm still amazed that you can sell credit cards. I really, truly am.
With their names on there?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's not good anymore. It was only good through 1978. And there are people out there that collect them.
Yeah.
But it just kind of amazes me that you are allowed to sell them. I do remember I went to an auction one time and they had a box. probably about a. Do they make 400 card boxes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Some size like that, filled with credit cards.
Wow.
And it went for a couple of $100. So, if I could go back in time, I probably would buy that.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of money.
And you probably just get around to listing them now.
No, they're probably still in the garage.
Okay.
Horse Illustrated, February 1990, Secretariat, Johnny Roper, Margie Goldstein. Did pick up a few of these Horse Illustrateds from a collection. Did list it because of the Secretariat. I mean, I listed them all, but the Secretariat, I believe, is the only one to sell, obviously. Did take 3 years, though, and did sell right around the time of the Kentucky Derby.
I had a bunch of those I sold on my other site.
There
no, Horse Illustrated. Oh, I'm sorry.
Geez, you're a little salty today. Was your mother a saloon keeper?
Jeez.
She was something. Hardcover signed Rochester, New York book, $88.22. Took 3 years to sign on that. But again, this is, a lot of people will always ask, what about certificates? What about certificates? You don't need a certificate on that. That's, nobody is forging that.
Correct.
Absolutely are not. And what is the signature add in value to it? $5, $10, something rather like that.
Yeah.
Somebody might
bonus.
want it because it's signed, but so maybe you'll sell yours a little bit faster. So don't worry, don't sweat the certificates on things like that. And the final item over here, and this actually sold overseas. Kansas went overseas. The band concert program, 1979 souvenir. Just kind of interesting, and I did just pick up another one as well. So not of the same tour, but from a different tour. So I'm going to get that listed at some point too as well, because apparently Kansas sells. If you could hit the like button, we definitely would appreciate that. And we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.